Alright, everyone. Hello and welcome to another live stream. Today we will be doing the second episode of the Burrito Bowl podcast. Today in the Burrito Bowl we have VR games, specifically from the Oculus Quest. Is it not working again?
Yeah.
Leave and then join again.
I'm trying to leave. It won't let me.
Here, I'll move you to general. Join back into the stream one now. Alright guys, we're just having a couple technical difficulties, but we will be going in a sec. Alright, I'm just gonna send out the announcement. Ryan, make sure you're on the right Wi-Fi.
Not on any Wi-Fi.
Join a Wi-Fi, that'll help.
Right Wi-Fi is not popping up.
Just reload it. Almost ready. I'm just gonna run around the Sky Island while we wait.
And it kicked me.
Alright, just keep going. Just trying to find the Wi-Fi. While we wait, how you all doing today?
Let's go.
You got it?
You get it? You hear me?
Not yet. Leave and join again.
Yeah.
You didn't leave yet on my screen. Hello?
Yo,
There we go.
Let's
get it.
Alright, you ready?
So ready.
Alright, let's get started. Alright, so overall we're going to be reviewing how the opening of the Oculus Quest went. Overall, it had a really good design to it. It was like a very good packaging, wasn't it, Ryan? Ryan?
Yeah?
Alright.
I'm here.
Wasn't it, like, it was quite a high quality package, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I like how it is wireless compared to the Oculus Rift. How the Rift is plugged into a CPU.
Yeah, so this system is a complete standalone system, so all the hardware requirements that it needs are included. This does leave it to limitations though, meaning that it has like a battery life, and you need to be connected to Wi-Fi at all times. So, so this system also has new tracking systems. It has 4 cameras on the corners of the system that allow it to track where it is in the room. This system makes it so you have to be in light in order to do it, for the sensors to sense where you are, compared to the other sensors before, which you could do in darkness if you wanted to. So we're going to go into the first application we're going to talk about, which is YouTube VR. So this is something that I tried out personally. I wasn't sure about it at first, but you can move the screen that you can see the videos on to any position you want to fit your comfort, whether you want to lie down so you can fit it to be a side view, or just sitting straight up. You can adjust it to your eye level.
And it'll tell you if you are looking away from it, if you want to adjust it to that place where you're looking.
That's correct. Alright, so the next application we're going to talk about is Beat Saber. So Ryan, why don't you get us started on that?
Alright, so this game, it's basically, you have these 2 lightsabers, which are the 2 controllers, right? And these blocks, they have arrows, and you play along to the beats of the music. Pretty self-explanatory. You have to hit in the direction where the arrows are pointing with the correct color. I love this game. They're always adding new stuff to it to make it better. There's always that one song that'll just catch my ear, and I'll play it for as long as I can. It has different modes. There's party mode, there's campaign, and then there's free play. I play free play most of the time. Campaign, it's kind of training you for all the different scenarios you can do. There's also different settings you can turn on and off for extra points, which is fun. You can speed up the song, you can slow down the song, and
You can start in certain points of the song.
yeah, you can speed yourself along through the song. What else?
There's 3 primary game modes within it, including one saber, the classic, and no arrows. And then, of course, there's difficulties. There's 4 total difficulties, being easy. I think is it called medium or normal?
It's normal.
Yeah, so it's
Easy,
easy,
normal, hard,
and
extreme,
yeah, and
expert plus.
Oh yeah.
There's,
No, there's 4. There's no hard. Wait, no, there is. There's 5 total. Yeah. All right. And party mode, which is the one we haven't talked about yet, allows you to play against friends trying to compete against them. Alright, Ryan, anything else you want to talk about Beat Saber before we move on? Actually, I have something to say. So, one thing that makes it different from PC is that currently you cannot, you can mod it to look up songs, but currently it does not come as one of the base parts of the game. So you aren't able to look at people's custom songs. So to combat this, the company has started creating song packs. So recently they've released a Imagine Dragons song pack, which includes a handful of new songs. The game also released, along with that update, they came out with 2 free songs. So each song pack, I believe, costs. Let's see, how much did it cost? Do they cost? I believe they cost $10-ish, I think. Which to me seems a little pricey, seeing that the base game only costs $20. So I think we're gonna move on to the next one. Let me just pull up the list again. Well, Ryan, why don't you review Rec Room so far? Yeah.
So Rec Room, it's a game where you can do pretty much whatever you want. You start off, you're in your own bedroom, right? There's a bunk bed, there's a loft, right? Use the controllers. You can move around by just holding forward the joystick and pressing down onto the button. I believe it's one of the it's A or B. And then the trigger is to, of course, pick up stuff. I like the controllers because they try to make it as real as to your hand as possible. If you close your hand, it'll make a fist or something like that. So my favorite thing to do in Rec Room is actually play paintball. There's a paintball game mode. And I'll go in there and I'll play, and it'll take me wicked long, but it doesn't feel like you're playing that long, because it's this constant, new game, keep going, new players. There's a variety of different weapons you can use in the game mode. There's the normal pistol, then there's a shotgun, a burst assault rifle, a sniper, and there's grenades. The grenades, I don't think are worth grabbing.
They are definitely worth grabbing.
They're not, because they take too long.
They can be strategic. The base, yeah. I'm pretty sure they do one shot.
Well, all of the guns one shot.
Well, yeah, but It can do spread damage compared to most guns other than the shotgun that shoot just one bullet. Do you have anything else to say on the topic?
There's the lobby. The lobby is where like everyone goes before they decide to select the game. There's stuff you can do in there. There's a dartboard. There's a basketball hoop. There's like a cafe. That's just about it. It's kind of cool. I don't spend a lot of time in there. You can talk to people in there though.
In coming up updates, I haven't played it recently, but soon they will be coming out with new updates that will release new games, such as the Battle Royale and other game modes. So that's that so far. Next, do you have anything else to say on Rec Room before we move on?
I think we covered it.
Alright, so next up we have Sports Scramble. So we've only played the demo for this, so Ryan, I haven't played it personally, so can you speak about how your experience was and what makes it interesting, even if you just play the demo?
So the demo, it starts you off with like training, so it'll teach you how to use the racket and everything, right? Throughout the demo, you will it'll shoot balls at you, and you'll hit them, try and keep them in the grid. Then the second part, which is the last part, you're going for a score, and there's targets that will be floated. I like it because it actually challenges you to aim, which is I found myself not very good at, but eventually, then besides the demo, you can choose free play, and in this mode, I guess there's an AI. There's an AI on the other side, so you're not really playing against someone, but it's called Sports Scramble because there's a lot of different like power-ups and stuff. Some of the power-ups like are okay, but some of them are not because they kind of degrade your rack. So like there are rackets that are like golf clubs, ping pong paddles, like a pool noodle. There's a giraffe. That one's fun. There's a fish. The height of the net can also change, as well as the ball. Some of the balls have power-ups, so some of them will curve, and some of them will increasingly gain speed every time the ball is hit. Some of these power-ups will last the whole game. Some of them won't. It's first person to 7 points. That's pretty much it.
Alright, so the base game, once you pay money to buy it, you'll be able to play other game modes such as volleyball, bowling, I believe it's bowling, baseball, and looks like that's it for it. Oh, and potentially golf, I think it says. But yeah, so that is Sports Scramble. I highly recommend it if you want a very active game to play. If you're not an active person, I'd probably stay away from it until you, unless you want to give it a try. This is like a moderate comfort level, so it will take a lot of moving around. So I recommend that you not do it unless you are used to VR and don't get motion sickness. So the next game we are going to
Oh wait, Hold on.
What?
Also, if you're gonna play that game, make sure you're not around people,
Yes.
because some people will not see where they're walking, and they'll walk in front of you, and you'll hit them in the face, and that's not fun.
Yeah, that's just a general concern that you can have for VR. So just be aware of your surroundings when using your VR system. All right, the next thing we're going to be talking about is Creed: Rise to Glory, which is a game based off of the Rocky game, Rocky, which is a movie that's old about boxing. It's about its spin-off. It's about its spin-off called Creed, and this is the story of.
It's the story of Apollo Creed's son. So this kid, he
Well, I'm not sure if it's Apollo Creed or Apollo Creed's son.
Apollo Creed's son. It's Adonis
Well,
Creed.
I'm not sure if this one is.
It is.
It is?
Yep.
Okay, so this is basically just telling the story of the movie in a video game.
Yes.
So in this demo, you fight against another tough boxer, and the demo is actually really hard. Ryan, can you explain what makes it so difficult?
So, if you actually know how to throw a punch, forget that. This guy, you kind of just gotta block your face the whole time, because he'll just swing punches at you, and there's not much way to dodge them, unless you know how to actually slip and roll. Personally, I actually do box, so playing this game is totally different for me. I'm not really used to the whole not walking around the ring. And this game you kind of have to do that, but you don't move. You use a button, and you hold down the same button on both controllers, and you swing your arms back and forth.
It's so funny.
It's really disorienting. But once you get the hang of it, you can kind of figure out what this guy's gonna do. He'll throw a couple punches, you'll block them, then he'll stop, you'll hit him. If you do get knocked down, it'll have you pump your arms wicked fast to get back. That's, I guess, your way of running back into the fight before you pass out. And then you have to touch your gloves to these glowing, I guess, circles. And that's just about it. It feels pretty.
So basically, one of the getting up animations is just the getting up from the Wii boxing. Am I right by saying that?
What do you mean?
In Wii boxing, you would punch the stars to get up.
Yeah. That's just about.
So this one just adds the running animation as well.
Yep.
Interesting.
I kind of want to play that after this.
Alright, we might check that out after this. So this is a comfortable level game, so,
Doesn't require much energy.
yes.
You will sweat if you actually try. That's what I've learned from my experience.
Yeah, so this is another good workout game. Alright, so this is, the next one I'm going to talk about is Oculus First Contact, which is a great experience to get you started. It's a short one that you can just finish in one sitting, in which you interact with your surroundings. It's pretty short. There's not really much to explain. You're just playing with things that they offer you. But yeah. Next thing I'm going to talk about is Space Pirate Training. Have you played this one, Ryan?
Is this the one where the drones are flying around shooting you?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, I've played this one.
This one I really enjoyed. So in this one, you are flying around. You are standing on a platform with drones flying around you, trying to shoot you. But you have the ability to dodge and weave through bullets. But you also have a shield that will allow you to defend yourself.
So your shield will block their lasers as long as you use it, I guess.
And when you do not have both shields out, you will be dual wielding automatic pistols, which is a lot. No, not automatic. They're kind of. How do I explain it? They're.
Semi-automatic.
No, they're like really automatic. They're like a chain gun, but just pistols.
What, a submachine gun?
Well, actually, there's different types of firing styles. You can do automatic, you can do single shot, you can do shotgun blast, it looks like. Things like that. So the playstyle can vary. There are bosses, so at the end of the demo you are introduced to the first boss of the game. And you don't get to fight it, but it just snaps it, and then that's supposed to want you to get the game. So, I don't know much about this game, but I've heard from people that they've really enjoyed playing it. So, Ryan, from the little time that it allows you to play it, how much did you enjoy it?
I liked it. It definitely allows you to do a lot of your own thing while it's telling you to do stuff, but I think you're in control a lot of the time rather than a lot of explanation, so it gives you a lot of playtime.
Alright, nice explanation. The next thing we're going to talk about is VR chat. VR chat is a massive multiplayer server game where you get to choose an avatar in which you interact with people. This is a game that is on PC. It's on every. You can find it on Steam. You can play both VR and non-VR, and then you can play it on the Quest. These versions. So the Steam version, both VR and regular. You can. There's a wide variety. There's no restrictions to what skins you can use. But Quest, they have all the skins, the avatars preloaded onto the device to be constantly updated when they add more. So you are limited. If someone was wearing a skin that you can't see, there will be a robot in front of you with no legs, I believe, with the word PC on its chest. That'll basically tell you that they're using a skin that you can't see. But this game's a lot of fun. You can interact with your surroundings. You can have chats and stuff like that. So, Ryan, do you wanna talk more about it?
I just want to say you can also like mute and unmute yourself, which is really helpful because sometimes you don't want to talk to these people or someone's talking to you outside of VR. Or you just don't want to interact with anyone whatsoever and want to just play the game.
Now, there are like thousands of worlds that you can visit within this game, and there's constantly being more added as people start to create these Quest-compatible games. So that is VR chat. Ryan, do you have anything else you want to add before we move on?
I think we're good.
Alright, next one we're talking about is Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. So this is a game that was initially released on Steam for both VR and non-VR systems. And I played it with Stefan, our co-host, who I could not get a hold of tonight, so we had to do it without him. And we played the living daylights out of that, and we were just having so much fun. It's a very... how do I explain this? It's a very coordinated game, so you have to be fast on your feet. And so, basic gist of the game is there's one person who has the manual, who is able to see how to decode each of the puzzles. And there's one person who can view the bomb, and this person has to communicate what they see to the person with a manual. And that's basically the gist of it. There are levels that make it more difficult as it goes on by increasing and decreasing the amount of strikes. You can have anywhere between 1 and 3 strikes. That when you reach your maximum amount of strikes, the bomb explodes, which makes the game interesting. So what makes it different on VR versus PC is you are able to pick up the bomb and mess around with it. And yeah. So Ryan, you want to go into the experience that we had with it and your personal thoughts on it?
If you want to play this game, you definitely need to be decently calm under pressure, because there is a timer. It will make a decently loud sound if it explodes, and you really need to be able to communicate with people. You might want to do this with a friend who won't yell at.
Although, get ready to yell, because you're gonna find yourself yelling really fast, and you're just gonna find yourself screaming nonsense at each other at some point. Where if someone comes into the room and hears what you're talking about, they'll think that you're insane. So
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I do recommend it if you enjoy puzzle games. This one just brings it to a new level where you need a friend to do so. Alright, the next thing we are going to talk about is a game called Journey of the Gods. This is a adventure game, adventure campaign game, where you are this person who has a sword and a sword, crossbow, and a shield to protect themselves, and you have to take down these creatures that are messing with villagers of this village, and so you have this ability to grow big and mess with your surroundings. Whether that be one of your abilities that you can use in the demo is growing and shrinking trees to get through surroundings, through barriers. And another ability you have is the ability to throw lightning down at enemies. So Ryan, have you tried this game?
I personally have not tried this game, but from what I can see, Kyle enjoys it.
I did enjoy it. I might actually end up picking it up after this. So if you have no other thoughts, I think we're going to move on to the next title. Alright, so the next one on our list is the Big Screen Beta. Now this is an app that allows you to watch videos and play games together in a theater-like thing. This app also allows you to play your computer from your Quest, if I'm not confused. So I haven't personally done much in this, but from what I can hear, it's just a great way to interact with your friends while watching videos. You can join people as they host movie events and stuff, because I know I will personally be attending a Overwatch League event that will be happening soon, where everyone meets up and they'll watch the stage events. So Ryan, have you heard anything of this, or?
I've actually never heard of this in my life.
Oh, it's a fun thing. You're gonna have to check it out sometime.
I will.
Well, I think that's it for VR stuff. So Ryan, you wanted to talk about FIFA 19, I heard. So if you want to
Yeah.
rant on about that.
So FIFA, it's soccer if you don't know. They make a game every year. They're just about to come out with FIFA 20, which looks incredible. FIFA 19 though, so they have they have a bunch of game modes. They have the journey, which is actually a camp, and you can play through the story of these three characters, or at first this one character, which started in FIFA 17, I believe. And so this is like the third game where we experience his life and we control his. And pretty much you want to make him a stalker, like a famous stalker player. His sister, you also play with her in this game, as well as his friend. There's game modes where you can play online with other people who have the game, as well as playing online with your friends on Xbox or PS4.
Or whatever system.
Whatever platform you're playing on. I enjoy this game a lot. You have your choice whether you control the team, a certain player, or you just simulate the games. You can do a career mode, which is what I do. You choose the team you want to play on, and you play for that team season. There are different decisions you have to make. It's decently realistic to like actual professional soccer decision, because you decide, do I want to take this deal? Do I want to take this offer for this team, or do I want to do this sponsorship? Free play, you can play with your local controllers, like the ones on your own platform. I like that one. I can just fool around with, if a friend comes over and we just decide we want to play FIFA, we can just set up a game, start, and then go from there. There are different game modes where there's a game mode it's called No Rules. There's literally no rules, so you can do whatever the flip you want.
Favorite thing to do is foul people.
Honestly, red cards are not a thing in this. I love that mode. It's hilarious. There's a game mode where there's just no offsides, I guess. There's a game mode where if you score a goal, I believe your team loses a player. So I guess it gives the advantage to the other team. I'm very good at this game mode, and there's a max that you can. I guess you can't go past losing 5 players, because I've gotten up to 11 goals, and that would be my whole team off the field. So, but it's a great game. I'm very excited for FIFA 20, and it's gonna have FIFA 19. The graphics look realistic as they are, but 20 is gonna be probably so much better. I think that's it. Kyle, do you have anything to say about FIFA? I don't
Not
think
really.
you really play it.
I think that's it. So, do you have any other games you want to talk about?
Not really.
Alright, I think we'll just hang out in the Skyblock now for the rest of the stream. I'll be probably another half hour. So, Ryan, thank you for joining us. Where can people find you on the internet?
Where can they find me?
Yes.
Well, I'm personally, I'm on Instagram. You sure to go check me out on Instagram. I do have a private account, so you'll have to I'll have to accept your request, but I do have a YouTube channel. I have not started it yet.
You're going to soon?
No content. I'm going to start soon. But I'm gonna be posting like soccer videos on there if you guys are interested, and I'll try to post as much as possible. It's I believe XX Rivosco Soccer XX. You'll see I have like 7 subscribers. You'll just click on it. I think it'll be a good channel. Hopefully, I'll do my best to post as often as I can. And get footage, quality footage, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and my Instagram is Ryan__Labosco.
Alright. And thank you for joining us. You can hang out
My
in here
pleasure.
if you want, but we're just going to continue playing Skyblock. I'm probably going to pull my friend Harrison in here, who is on the server as well.
Alright, thank you.
Yep. Alright, so, let's see. I'm going to try and pull Harrison here. Let's see. Alright. Where? Ugh. It's not cheap. What the heck? None of that is cheap. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, slash shop. See if I can buy myself some books. So not even bookshelves. Interesting, very interesting. I'm gonna grab myself a piece of leather. I have several pieces of leather. Let's buy 11. Even though I know it will go evenly. 4 books. I'm gonna go enchant these. Spawn slash. There we go. I don't have options. I need this 20. Let's go with 20, just to be safe. see. Not bad. 5, not bad. Blast protection, also not bad. And smite 5. All not bad enchantments. Alright, let's do slash I. Let's go. Head back to our base. Alright, I'm gonna go back on the AH again to see if anyone put any more spawners up. Cheap. Not yet. Let's see. Is there any enchantments up here for cheap? Sometimes there's quite a few up here for a nice penny. Pretty penny. Not bad for that book. Fortune. 2, 3, yeah. Not worth it. Only worth 1,000 mob coins, so. Alright, we have a couple more vanilla enchants to add. I don't know where I'm looking. Let's see. I think they're over here. Yeah. Vanilla enchants. Boom, boom, boom. Just gonna put leather in there. And let's put the lapis away. Along with this redstone. I don't know where I'm looking. Here. Alright, there we go. Now the cobble away. And this stone. Second, everyone. Yikes. Barely in time. Any lower and I probably would have. I have to plant the rest of the seeds back. Yikes. Where did I do that? Alright, let's go grab those seeds. Grab a stack. Shouldn't need more than that. Shouldn't need the whole thing either. And we're just producing a ton of sugar cane. Oh, I didn't even. Okay, so maybe I do need more than a stack. No, I needed exactly that amount for that side, actually. I need more, though. Let's see, I didn't even get any for that one. Please give me a lot more than this. For fudge's sake. You know, I was hoping I'd get lucky a bit. And I'd get more seeds than this. Yikes. I'll bolt the chat. wrong Wi-Fi, so I can pull up the right one. We're at 85. Oh man. Why did we lose sub? Oh well. We'll get it back eventually. I believe in us. Dang it, I hate these stupid lily pads. Ah. Alright, so it's been a fun podcast so far. Another smooth one. And that one from badly. Funny Harrison. chest is full, chest is full, chest is full, and chest is full. Dang it. I'm just gonna dump my stuff in here. I need my stuff back. This goes somewhere else. No, switch here. That is here. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave his stuff alone. That's that kind of stuff. Oh, for fudge's sake. That's gonna load a bunch. Holy crap, that's gonna do a bunch. This thing filled up a whole chest. Wow. This is insane. Look, everyone, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. It shows you do enjoy the channel a lot. And that you do want to see more podcasts and more streams like this. Because we are getting close to hitting 100 subs, which will be a great great point of our channel growth. And we have plans for our 100 subscriber special already. So stay tuned to that when we hit 100. don't know what to do now. Let's see. Feel like I should go to someone else's base and start collecting mob coins, so that we can get a robot eventually in the future. So we can AFK at one of these farms, most likely the zombie ones. Slash IS warps, fuel warps. I'll be right back, everyone. Alright, I'm back, everyone. One second. No, I don't want it to statistics. I'm just gonna go. Yikes, don't want to jump all the way down. Not the best idea I've had. But not the worst, either. What level jump boost do you have? 2? That's insanely high. It's probably not even worth that much. Except it's 120,000, which is actually a lot. Stop. Alright, back up. this island just to get for people to benefit. I don't know how he benefits. I don't think England's a country. England isn't a country, though. Just getting that extra dough. I'm gonna try and get just grind out some mob points. Oh, this is some complicated system that is the mob spawners. This is a great way to get XP back as well. But yeah, if you guys ever want to join the server, just let me know in the Discord. I'll give you the address and then I'll invite you to my island to help me out. I'll probably do this for until we reach 1500, and then we will head back to base. Actually, we'll do it till we reach level 50 of XP, whichever comes first. That'll probably be the XP first, but there we go. Alright, now slash I go. Oh. There you go. Alright. What's next? That brings them down to there. Oh, the well's gone. Completely. It's gone down here as well. To completely fill in. Yes! Harrison went out and about. Did that nice. Well, everyone, I think that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you all for coming out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join my Discord. And I will see you all during the next one. Goodbye.